Piers, we're 9 games into this League One season. What have you made of our start?
Yeah, it's been okay. It's been a little bit up and down. Some really good performances in there. Some inconsistency in there, but no panic, no crisis. We're in a really good position. Squad-wise, we're in a really good mental state at the moment, and yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with where we're at the moment. We've got a talented squad of players, and I think we performed pretty well against Stevenage on Saturday, and yeah, I'm hoping we can back that up again this week. We've had a good week's training. We've had a bit of a laugh together. Training's been competitive, which we kind of need. So yeah, really looking forward to Saturday, and hopefully we can first and foremost put a good performance in. And I think once we do that and kind of bring the energy to the stadium, I think we can definitely beat anybody in the league. You
made your first start since December last weekend. How good has it been to be back leading the team out of the tunnel on Saturday?
Yeah, listen, it's been a long time. It kind of goes quick. You don't quite realise how long it's been until you see it in paper or on social media. Yeah, it's been a real learning curve for me. Being injured, dealing with that kind of mental side of the game, not being able to affect the game on the pitch, looking after my body. Making sure I get back fit and stuff. So it's been a roller coaster of 10 months, but it's really good to be back out from the start. I've come off the bench a couple of times over the last month or so, and yeah, I got to that on Saturday and I was really happy and felt really comfortable. Fitness was pretty good. So yeah, really happy to be back, and hopefully I can stay on top of my body and kind of stay injury free.
Just talking about your time away from the pitch, you've had quite a physical transformation over the last 9 months. Can you talk about why you felt the need to change necessarily and like how it came about?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I was given an ultimatum. I was given some advice. I had some harsh, I wouldn't say harsh, but some heart-to-heart personal and professional conversations with the manager. Listen, I'm not a spring chicken. I turned 31 a few weeks ago. And listen, he wants me in the best shape possible because he knows what I can offer the team and what I can offer the club. And he wants me to be here. So he basically said, this is what I need to do. Like every other manager previously. Yeah, I kind of just realised that I'm not getting any younger. I need to start looking after myself a little bit better. I've made some changes in how I approach build up to the games, after the games, after training. I've started to look after myself a little bit better. I don't drink an awful lot of alcohol on the weekend. I do at some points when I pick and choose, but yeah, I've just made some little changes, and I've had to work harder in training because I haven't been in the team. So yeah, some harsh and some stern and some heart-to-heart conversations with the manager and Nico, and yeah, they kind of left it up to me what I wanted to do, and I made the decision to get fitter, and I think you can kind of see that, and I haven't got a belly anymore.
Looking back at last weekend, we played a really strong Stevenage side at a stadium that's been a difficult place to go to this year. I think the fans were able to recognise the effort the team put in, but what do you think the final building block is to get us over the line and get us 3 points?
Yeah, I think that was the first goal they conceded all year at home, and we probably should have scored 2 in the first half. So, yeah, listen, I think I do have high expectations of us as a team, but then again, there needs to be some realisation that we are quite young, quite inexperienced in areas of the pitch. For me, I came off at 75, and John Lee came on. That was his first appearance in months. So I think if we go in 2-1 at half time, it's a completely different game. and again we still had chances to make it 2-1 in the second half and then make it 2-2. So I think we put so much effort and so much energy into the game and defended our box really well, and then we just don't defend one ball into the box, and that's probably why Stevenage are where they are. They grind you down and they make you make mistakes. But I think if we were to ever to lose a game, it was on Saturday, the performance we put in. I think we weren't happy with losing the game, but we were content with how we lost the game. I think we showed us and we showed our attacking threat, and we defended the box for 80 odd minutes. So I think if we can do that most weeks, I think we'll pick up results sooner rather than later.
Looking at this weekend, we've got Huddersfield at home, which are another team that have made quite a strong start to the season. What can you and the team kind of expect from them? What can you expect them to bring to the stadium?
Yeah, they've invested heavily, brought in a new manager, a new backroom staff. They've brought in expected goals to Alfie May and Joe Taylor. I think it's saying something when Dion Charles can't even get in the squad in the league. So they've got stacks of ability, stacks of experience, stacks of goals, but probably aren't where they probably expect themselves to be. I think they probably expect themselves to be top 2 at the minute. So they're going to come full of energy. They've got a particular way of playing. They're going to put pressure on our back line early, and I think we need to deal with that. I think the start of the game is key. I think if we come out and put a foothold in the game and start quick and kind of implement our game and how we want to play the game early, I think, especially at home, it will get the fans up, and I think we need to show them they're not going to come here and get anything easy. We know what it's like travelling up the motorway on a Friday, and they'll be coming down to Exeter and hopefully get stuck in traffic for 10 hours and feel a little bit tired on Saturday morning. So we've got to come out the blocks. We've got to bring the energy, and it's up to us to bring the energy into the stands and get the fans up and shouting and jumping.
You mentioned how much they've invested into their squad this season. Just looking at last season's game at SJP, we came up 3-1 winners. Is there anything from that game that you can bring into this weekend's game? Probably not. No. They've had a big turnover in players. It's a new manager, new style of play. Probably different feeling in their club. We've got new players as well, so we're kind of playing a little bit different. So I say it against every interview I do against any so-called bigger club with a big budget. We need to be us. We need to beat them at the basics. We need to work as hard as them and get the ball where we want the ball to be. We need to keep them at bay. We need to defend our box pretty well and make sure our goalkeeper has as little to do as possible, and get our fans behind us, because we all know when our stadium is in good form, it's a brilliant place to be. So I'm excited to see how we fare against probably one of the better teams in the league. The pressure is on them to win. We have our own pressures inside our own change room, and we've got our own expectations. So really looking forward to it, and hopefully it's a good performance again. The team have had the benefit of a full week of training as well, with the lack of any Virtue Trophy action. How does this affect preparations going into the game? Do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing necessarily? Yeah,
we've had a really good week of training. It's been quite competitive. Probably a little bit too competitive. There's been a few lads kicking each other on Tuesday, and a few lads were limping off. But listen, it's good. It's good competition, and it's kind of getting us over the weekend and kind of moving on into the Huddersfield game. So we'll be fresh. I think Huddersfield made an awful lot of changes last night, so most of their squad will be tired after last night, getting the run around against Man City. So it's up to us now to bring the energy on Saturday and bring majority of Stevenage performance into Huddersfield, and I would back us all day against any team in the league to win a game, as long as we turn up and do the basics right.
And just one more question: what does this season feel any different, considering it's your testimonial year?
Yeah, listen, off the pitch, I'm an awful lot busier. I get asked quite often, what am I going to do moving forward? Yes, I've got ambitions after football, for sure I do. But I'm going to play as long as I can. I'm not going to hang the boots up unless I really, really have to. I'm out of contract next summer, and I'm got back into the team at the weekend. Hopefully I'm back in the team again on Saturday and moving forward, and then hopefully I can earn myself a new contract here at this football club, and I don't want to be given a contract for the sake of it. I want to earn one. I want to get a contract, and they say that I deserve it. So yeah, it feels a little bit different off the pitch. I'm a little bit older now, so I kind of don't dwell on things and I don't get too excited over things on and off the pitch. So yeah, I'm going with the flow with the testimonial things. It's a real privilege and an honour for it to be happening to me and kind of experiencing that. But yeah, I'm kind of more focusing on us as a football club and us as a team at the moment. The other testimonial stuff will take care of itself.
Brilliant. Thanks, Sweeney.
Thanks, mate.